Oh my god. Is it streaming? Oh my god. Is it streaming? Sure appears to be. Okay. Well, here we are. So, you're probably wondering why I called you here today. I just kind of wanted to talk a bit about my thoughts on the Stormblood expansion that I just finished playing through. I haven't yet started any of the post-launch content for that. So, like, I know there's all the patches and stuff, and they obviously have a lot more story, and they add a lot more, obviously, right? So, Ehrenwald's adventure is the next quest right after Stormblood. I think it's patch, like, 4.1 or something. I don't know. I can pull it up, but it's not particularly important. Let's see. Oh dear God, I've lost the list. Ehrenwald. Yeah, patch 4.1. I don't know if that's what I said earlier. Doesn't matter. Fact, reality can be whatever I want it to be. So, as I said, I just finished it about a day ago, and I was just going to continue down the MSQ, as I, am wont to do when I'm playing this game. But I decided that I would kind of share my thoughts on the expansion, on the characters, on the locations, themes, whatever, all that stuff. And there's not really going to be any riveting gameplay going on, because to me it's kind of hard to focus and talk at the same time. So I'm not going to be running through any dungeons, probably just going to be running around the world and talking. I took a couple notes here, but this is mostly just going to be off the cuff here. So overall, for the Stormblood expansion, this is complete new player thoughts on this. I have not finished the main story. I don't know anything about what happens next. I have like a vague idea. I got like a minor thing spoiled. I saw like half a second of footage of the final boss in Endwalker, but that doesn't spoil that much. I didn't know what I was looking at. It was just a thing. I was like, what the hell? It was a very strange thing. So, I reinstalled Final Fantasy XIV like a week ago or so, and I've just kind of been playing it since then. I played it for a couple hours, like a week ago. Didn't play it for a day or two, and then I just played it obsessively for like since today's Wednesday, since like Sunday. I've just been playing it nonstop because that's what summer vacation is. That's what happens when you're a college student and you got nothing else to do. You throw your life in Final Fantasy XIV. So when I first went through all the Heaven's Ward content and the base game, that was months ago. Now I think about it. That was probably in like January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, probably around October, November. Oh wait, no, I actually remember starting the MSQ before September. So I started playing in August, probably played August into September, maybe a little bit of October, and then I stopped. Oh wait, but I must have resubbed at some point because I have the Polar Bear mount, which was an exclusive event in December, if I recall correctly. But in any event, this is just saying that this is all to say that my memory of things that happened before Stormblood is even more foggy than my memories of Stormblood, even though I literally just completed it. So keep that in mind as we kind of go forward here. So the Stormblood expansion kind of picks up right after the death of Papa Limo in the last patch. Where's fun to walk? Where's fun to walk around? Walk and talk. I like Central Shroud. So we're gonna go to Gridania, or whatever the fuck this place is called. Anyways, so it picks up right after the death of Papalymo, and after he sacrifices himself to save kind of like everyone from some kind of exploding shit. I don't remember because I played through that months ago. But wow, one of the cats is going crazy back there. But in any event, our main character is Ida, who we learn is actually named Lise, and Ida is just the name of, I think it's her sister. I don't think it's her mother, who she was just like really inspired by as a little kid, watching her be like a revolutionary or whatever, growing up in Alamigo. And so I kind of want to talk about Lise first, and we'll get to like, you know, overarching plot stuff at some point, if I feel like it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. See what the future holds. So on Lise, I think that her arc throughout the story is a predictable one. It's one of, you know, accepting more responsibility and becoming more of yourself, right? And like, oh god, I took notes on this. Yeah, kind of inspiring her to find herself. And at the end of the DLC, she decides to leave the Scions, right? Which is a huge decision, because she's been in the Scions of the, I think, Seventh Dawn. Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Been in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn for a very long time, as far as I'm aware, right? And this is big. She's going off to find herself. But I kind of just didn't care a lot of the time. I don't know. I thought it was... I see what they were going for, and it didn't really land with me. I do want to know if canonically, at the end of near the end of the DLC, you have a sparring match with Lise. We fight each other at the top of a fucking statue. You fight in the palm of a giant statue, right? And I want to know if we beat the shit out of her. Canonically, I want to know who won. She said that, like, oh, that was a good match after the interaction. You know, you really gave me a run for the money there, or whatever. But I don't know if we won that. And I want to know if, like, my fucking level 71 white mage beat the shit out of Lise, who's, like, I don't know. She's probably like a monk or something. I don't know. This is my first MMO I've ever taken seriously, so it's been kind of fun getting into it. I digress. Right, okay, so good thing I have these notes, because holy shit, bro, I'd be slipping all over this place. So I'm already slipping. God damn, I slipped so hard I fell on the floor, cracked my head open. There's this moment in the DLC where we just defeated Fordola. Fordola is like this agent of the Empire who or agent of the Empire is a little strong, because they're not really an agent. Like that implies a bit more of a relationship than there really is. More like not astroturfed isn't even the right word. I don't know how you would describe it. Whatever. She's like a mercenary for the Empire. I think she grew up in Alamigo. And, you know, she causes a bunch of hijinks throughout the understatement. Throughout the DLC, right? She's, you know, one of our secondary antagonists. Not our primary antagonist, but one of our secondary antagonists. God, I forget how pretty this game is sometimes. I don't normally just fly around, because I'm like beelining the main story. or I have been for a while. I've only recently started to take a break, level different classes like the Marauder and the Paladin. I got Paladin to like 24 or something like that, level 24. And, you know, it's kind of fun. Tanking is neat. But I'm trying the Marauder, just, you know, try different classes. Even though it's already a tank, it's a different kind of tank, you know what I mean? Anyways, I digress. Lise has the opportunity to, like, kill Fordola. And she's like, you know, maybe that's how you do it in the Empire, but that's not how it's gonna be done now. I won't become like you, or whatever. And it's such a, to me, it's a strange moment. To me, like, you are fully able to kill Fordola and just end it here, right? And I know that she doesn't kill Fordola because Fordola is probably gonna have some kind of like arc to her. Maybe she has like a recovery arc. She got to turn back around and become the strongest soldier of the Resistance or something. I don't know. I know why they don't kill her, because she's needed for plot reasons later. But it's a strange moment for Lise. Like, is it supposed to be her maturing and deciding, like, you know, would Ida, before, you know, coming out as Lise, would Ida have killed Fordola in that encounter? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. This just kind of struck me as a strange moment. What else I got on Lise here? After that, why didn't she kill Fordola? Yeah, what about those troops we killed? All those troops we kill all the time. Oh shit, look at that. I just, like, waltzed into some hunting lot people here. Let's go. Yes, and I do play with a controller because I'm a Giga Chad. No, it's because it's just, like, easier to sit back in my chair. Even though I'm kind of leaning forward now, because I'm a little tense, because I'm streaming on the internet to nobody. Like, no one will watch this video. If you did watch this video, you didn't make it past the 5-minute mark. So you're definitely not seeing whatever I'm saying now. At this point, I'm just doing it for shits and giggles. And even, what was I talking about? Lise. Right. Right, all those soldiers that we kill all the time. Like, do they get a second chance? Why does Fordola get a second chance? She was one of the orchestrators in this whole thing. Whatever. I actually, that's maybe not a proper equivalency. I don't know if that's not a fair thing to say, because those soldiers engaged you in straight combat and you had to kill them, right? I guess Fordola, was clear she was defeated, and you had the opportunity to take her prisoner. And I don't know. I guess it would have been weird to just kill her outright. I don't know. The real reason is that those were nameless grunts that you kill because it's a video game. So I get that. I'm willing to accept this. I'm playing video. Excuse me. I love video games. So, you know, you just accept that, right? Ludonarrative dissonance. Oh, fuck. I said the magic word. Now I gotta talk about this. So I forgot the dude's name. Gosetsu. Right. Okay. So throughout the story in Oathbringer, what? I can never get the name of this fucking expansion right. I don't know why I keep confusing it with the Brandon Sanderson book I'm reading through right now. Yes, the hit book Oathbringer. Of course, that's what I'm playing through. Feels weird to describe it as the hit book. Anyways. Stormblood. Not just throughout the DLC, but also just throughout, like, the game in general. It's like, I am a white mage. I specialize in healing. I can swift cast a raise in, like, half a second. Okay? So why is there any reason for anyone to ever die in these fucking cutscenes? I understand it if I'm, like, a low-level character or whatever, right? But it is a bit strange how I'm like watching Gosetsu get crunched under this this massive block of stone when like I'm a level 71 white mage. I have so many things that I can do to probably like save this guy. What if like we run away, right? We run out of the castle that's falling down, and then I cast rescue on that bad boy, you know, and he just gets yanked over to me. Why didn't that happen? Huh? Because it doesn't matter. I know. Just like, it's just one of those funny things. It doesn't really bother me that much, but it's just kind of funny. And, you know, you can't rescue Gosetsu because he's got to live, as you find out in, like, the after credits scene of the DLC. He lives, and he's got Yatsuyu with him, right? So you can't kill him. You know, you need him. You need him for later. I get that. Let's talk about Lise. I don't care about Lise anymore. Lise is done. Until I think of more things to say about her. Let's talk about other important characters in this DLC. I have a list of like 15 characters in this DLC. I have just a bunch of shit to talk about here, in case, you know, to just bounce off of. I've got Yugiri listed. Yugiri's kind of a flat character. I like Yugiri, even though there's not that much to her. She's cool. She's, you know, one of the dozens of waifus that the game gives you to pick from. So, you know, pick whichever one suits you best. She's fine. Of all the waifus in the game, I guess she's a fine one. Alice takes a much more prominent role in this DLC than she has before. Frankly, I don't remember Alice ever outside of like a couple interactions in the MSQ. I think when you first go through all the factions, you meet Alice and Alphino. We first meet him at like the very, very beginning of the game, right? They're like on whatever transport vessel you are on into whatever city you start in, right? So, excuse me. So cool. But, you know, Alphino obviously takes a much bigger role in the game so far. Or he has a lot more characterization, I should say. Alphino. Alice. Oh my god, there's got to be a joke there or something. Alice hello. Alice Bofa. Alice, because it sounds like Alice, but I don't know, you gotta find someone that goes by Ali. That's, oh no, wait, like an alley, like an alley you run through if you're Batman, and the alley, you're personifying it. So I don't know, I give up. Okay, you can figure that one out. Fill in the joke there. Insert something funny at your leisure. Alice, she takes a much more prominent role in the story. She's cool. I like her. I like Alphino a bit more. Alphino is probably my, you know, I think I'm gonna start heading towards more Dawn. We'll go through Central Thanalan. Thanalan? It's definitely not pronounced that. I don't know how it's pronounced. But she takes a much more prominent role. Alice. Well, that was strange. I think I just cut out there for a bit. I don't even know how long I was cut out for. How long did that last? I don't know. Time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so. Talking about Alice. Talking about Alphino. Gosetsu's really cool. I really like the reveal that he wasn't dead. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. Him rescuing Yatsuyu? Yatsuru? Or is it Yatsuyu? I don't remember. I think it might be Yatsuru. Might be pronouncing it Yatsu. I'll just say Yatsu, I suppose. Curious to see how that will go. I like Yatsuyu. I think Yatsu. Okay, not gonna bother with that last fucking syllable. Because I don't remember what it is. I think I wrote down Yatsuru, but I also wrote Yatsuyu on this document at different points. So, God knows what it is. Is it this? Sorry. Managing stuff here. Pulling up OBS. Look at myself. Hey, me. Look, Ma. I'm on TV. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. But you pull that up and bam. Now we're cooking with gas. I like Yatsu. I think she's a great villain. I think I like her a bit more than I do Fordosa, whatever the fuck. God, I'm forgetting her name too. Oh my god, I just realized that they didn't kill either of the two villains. They didn't kill Yatsu, whatever, and they didn't kill Fordola, Rolla, Mola, Kabola. Up in the bola? What the fuck is Mordana? Oh, this is where... Okay, yeah, I remember all this stuff now. Wow, taking me back here. This is the, like, tense cutscene music. Where, like, all the characters stand around and talk to each other. And, like, they're having a serious discussion about battle tactics. Or something, I don't know. That's where this music comes from. Goddamn. Bro, why does anyone stream? Why would anyone do this? Miserable. Pain, suffering. You know, the thing about streaming is that, like, I really want to talk about it, you know? And I feel like I'm a lot more animated when I talk about it not streaming, right? But you turn the camera on. You tell me, you know, you're being recorded, right? Oh shit, it all falls apart. Which I think is an interesting phenomenon. I don't know where that comes from. Like, I can literally talk to myself in the silence of my room. Not that silent, because my house is kind of loud sometimes. And I'll, like, be more animated about it. But the second I'm sitting here talking, I guess the awkwardness of it weighs down on you. And you realize just how strange it is. You know? You feel the, all you hear is the space between your words. And not, like, anything else. Interesting phenomenon. I like Lord Hien. I think he's neato torpedo. I think the introduction to him is kind of weird. Like, you know, we meet him and he's just on like a cliff or something. He's on overlooking like the bazaar. And he's just standing there or sitting there. Like, I don't remember if he's standing or sitting. Sanctimoniously. If that's the right word, probably not. V for Vendetta. Oh my god, the writers have too much fun. And then you just kind of tell them like, yes, the people of Doma, they want you back. They want a strong king to come and rescue them. And I don't know, it just feels kind of odd. Ooh, let's go over here. I don't remember what's over here. Is this the snowy? Gorthus Central Highlands? It's the snow. I love the fucking snow areas in this game. I just really like snow. Oh my gosh. I forgot how many dungeons were in this area. This place is so cool. But tis. Roll credits. Laugh track. Studio Sound, Vine Boom. You have to blah blah blah. Lord Hian. I kind of, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I don't give a shit about characters anymore. All my homies hate characters in this game. What I'm gonna do is talk instead about the story. That's right. I've scrolled down on the note doc. Okay. Structure. So it feels like the plot is torn between these two locations of Alamigo and Doma. You know, the big overarching themes in this expansion is like revolution and oh, I don't know. Obviously, like revolution. I even wrote a little theme section. I didn't even write any themes in it. What the fuck? Who cares? Okay, themes are fake. Not real. It's all just bullshit your English teacher made up on the fly. It's framed with Lisa's narration, which is interesting. I didn't know it was Lise talking at first, because I forgot what her voice sounded like in all the cutscenes. I would hear her talking. I remember the smoke and how the fire burned, and it was so hot. Oh man, the heat. Whatever, right? Cool. And I was like, who the fuck is this? I don't remember who's talking. That was weird. But she's like the main character for the expansion. I already talked a little bit about that. And I know like the Warrior of Light is technically the main character, right? But that's not true. I don't know, is true. It's just that the Warrior of Light doesn't get any characterization, I'd say. Or they get very, very little. Although you do get more opportunities for characterization throughout this DLC than like before. Because you are able, there's more like dialogue prompts throughout this DLC of where you can, you know, give your, this is the steps of faith? Yo. Why can't I chocobo it up? Do I have the mount guide here? No, I don't. What was I talking about? Main character. You do get more options for your expression throughout this DLC, even though none of your dialogue options actually change anything. It's still cool. You get to characterize yourself a little bit more, and I do think that that's fun. What? Yeah, that is how you get to Ishgard. What? Do you just run through? I'm so lost. The character that is the Warrior of Light is interesting. I don't want to get into it too much. Like can I go through to? Does this bring me to Ishgard? Yes, it does. I don't want to get too much into it. But the character that is the Warrior of Light, there is something to them. Even though they are just a self-insert, you know? It's still interesting. Oh man, my throat's all parched. I want to talk about Weebland. We're off the rails. The rails were never there in the first place. I want to talk about Weebland. That's what I call Doma. You know, we're going to go to Doma. Even though I really like all these areas, and I would explore them a bit more. I'm just not doing that. And then I dab. We're going to spend more money than I really should spend on this shit and teleport to Weebland. I think this is cool. I like the aesthetic of this like Asian architecture. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know anything. I'm a dumb fucking American, bro. I don't know jack shit about culture. I don't. To me, it's like Asian. I can't tell you if it's Japanese or Chinese. I don't know enough to distinguish, and I won't pretend to. But it's a cool aesthetic. I really like it. I think it looks neat. Like that's a cool, striking image of this massive tower. This cool gate here, right? And the area of Doma. What is this place called? The Ruby Sea. Really good. I really like the Ruby Sea. I don't know what real life it would be like comparing to the China Sea. I don't think so. That sea between, I guess maybe, I don't know if we're in Asia. For drawing analog comparisons to like Asia, then I don't know, South China Sea. I don't know. I'm just spitting out words here, bro. When you shamelessly reveal your ignorance. And of course, the step here is really cool. What? I've got the... Okay. Mission obtained. We're gonna go attune to the ether right here. I like these areas. I think they're really cool. They're so pretty. I like the step a lot. This is probably my favorite area in the DLC. My favorite new area. It's just cool. I know it's like flat, green, and boring to a lot of people, but I think it's awesome. In my mind, it always goes so much smoother than when you actually start talking. I thought I'd have a lot more to say. Or I probably do. It's just nerves. I'm sure you can understand. I can't fly. I keep trying to fly, but I don't have all the fucking... Wham bam. Thank you, Mammoth. That's good. These writers have too much fun. Talking about something. Talking about nerves, right? Streaming is an interesting thing in the effect it has on your nerves. I've already said that earlier. A mess. I'm gonna tune. Weebland is cool. It's neat. I'm gonna sum up my thoughts there before I spend 20 more minutes, or not 20 more, but 20 minutes jabbering here. I like the pirates. Whoa, bumping into trash cans here. I like the pirates. Even though I, forgot a lot of it. I think it's cool that you can go underwater. That caught me very off guard. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. Excuse me. It also took me longer than I'd like to admit to realize that you can ride your mount underwater and not have to just swim everywhere. That was a fun thing to learn. And I wish I learned it earlier because it would have saved me a lot more time, but whatever. It was probably said at some point and I just didn't pay attention because it'd be like that sometimes. There were a lot fewer dungeons, I noticed. A lot fewer dungeons and like, mandatory dungeon type content in this expansion compared to Heaven's Ward. Like, I don't know. It at least felt that way. Am I about to be, egged on head here? I might be egged on head. Egg on face or something. But I could just be talking out my ass here because I haven't played through the patch content for the Stormblood expansion. So there might be a lot more dungeons that are like really, really cool and good or whatever. I don't know. The pacing did feel a lot quicker than Heaven's Ward. but might just not be properly remembering Heaven's Word because I played through that months ago. So it wouldn't be a surprise if I forgot some details. I remember liking Heaven's Word a lot more. I thought there was a lot more like cool intrigue and there were dragons, and dragons are so cool. And there's just not really that many dragons here. It wounds me to say. And the ending of this DLC also landed a bit flat for me, to be honest. Like the wrap-up ending. I did think the final boss fight was fucking awesome. I don't even remember how to describe it. The dude fuses with it. Is it a dragon? That might be a dragon. I don't know. He fuses with a kaiju or something. I don't remember what it's called. The title for it, some kind of primal creature. Our main villain, Xenos Ye Galvis. I think I actually got that one right. I think it is Xenos Ye Galvis. Let's fucking go, bro. 1 point for memory. Let's freaking do it. I don't think this is gonna work. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get up here. I'm doing like the Skyrim mountain climbing technique, and it's just not gonna work out for me. You probably have to like do some mission or whatever to get over there, but I'm still gonna explore around in any event. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Who cares? Ending, right. Xenos Ye Galvis fuses with a primal, and that was dope. And then he killed himself, and then Alphino screamed at him and called him a coward. I thought that was pretty sick. I thought that was a good moment for Alphino, my boy. The maps are neat. I think they're pretty. I like the step and the one that you can go underwater. Weebland is neat. Right, so I'm playing a... can't see too much right now because it's dark, but you should be able to make it out. I'm playing a female Zayla Al Raw, and given that the step is made up of a lot of Al Raw, I was expecting a bit more reactivity to that in the story. Not in terms of like it changes the plot or anything, but maybe just a couple comments here and there. And there's only one that I can really remember, and that's when you go to like a merchant stand and there's the guy makes a little comment about you being an Al Raw. I think it's something about like, you can handle this food, but all these, nerds can't, or something like that. And that's about it for reactivity, from what I remember. I think it would have been cooler if there was a lot more of that. I mean, it's the line of the Al Raw. I'm also playing a white mage. There's one moment of reactivity that I remember to that as well. I'm just doing the map, I guess. I'm just filling out the map here. There's one moment of reactivity to me being a healing class, and I don't think it's specific to being a white mage. But when I think the camp gets attacked by the Xenos Ye Galvis, and Ishtola is feeling all sick, or someone's not feeling good, you're able to Kryl. I think it's Kryl and not Krill. I think Krill is a Dragon Ball character. I haven't watched Dragon Ball, much to my chagrin. I do want to, but it's difficult to get into. It's a lot going on there, and the episodes feel... You know what? Another time, maybe. Another time. Krill is like... Cryo! Cryo is like, aren't you a healer? What are you doing? Come on, heal me up. Give me the G heal. And then you you know, hit Y'shtola with the G Fuel, and she's like, oh shit, thanks bro. Appreciate it. I'm pogged up. So that's neat. Those little bits of reactivity, those are really, really cool. A lot of fun. What else do I have here? We're just going down the list at this point, so so I don't get so off track. The primal fight did feel a bit forced in this DLC, where like, oh shit, the Empire scared, you know, some people, scared this beast tribe, or not, it's not a beast tribe, I don't think they're beasts, scared this tribe of like snake women, and they got so scared, and of course they had a fucking massive stockpile of goddamn aetheryte crystals, that they summoned a primal of, you know, because they were so afraid. They put all their trust in the primal, right? Something like that. I think that's how like the primal summoning goes. Oh, can you actually get up here? Is this how, this feel? Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do it this way at all. But I don't know how else you're supposed to get up there. Oh my god, I'm so close. I don't think it can be done. They accounted for the gamer that's like me. Oh shit! Let's... Like this was Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I am hip and with it. What's the level 90 doing here? What are you doing here? Go away. Why is this even here? It's like destitute. I guess there was, looks like the remnants of some kind of tribe. Some tribal stuff happened here. I mean, this tent doesn't look like it's in the best of conditions. All these tents look pretty run down. Very dilapidated. These look more like ruins than like someone lives here currently, so it has to be the remnants of some kind of tribe. What's this place called? Doro Elo? God, I'm so fucking American. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Is there any spots on this map I'm missing? Yes, there are. Okay, I guess we're just gonna fall off this cliff. I'm fine with that. I liked Heaven's Word more. I like for a lot of aesthetic reasons, but for some story reasons as well. I think that the themes of like revolution and of whatever the fuck, I don't know, just it wasn't as interesting to me as what was going on in Heaven's Word, of like this great societal, these social institutions being shown as untrustworthy and having to be overthrown. From what I remember in Heaven's Word, you overthrow the it's largely a theocratic oligarchy, where it's like the bishop and the nobles basically rule everything. But I think that some kind of like democratic government gets instated. I'm not entirely sure. It's a little foggy. I mean, it effectively is still the houses that are in charge, but it is ostensibly or no, I don't think that's how you use ostensibly. It is it's at least some form of democratic government, right? Which, you know, that's interesting to me. Is like this, I think there's like a cave or something I'm supposed to go in. If I want to get that shit, or do I have to go up there? I don't know. How's it going? Chow. Oh my god. Fucking look at that guy, dude. Throat goat. I'm impressed. Damn. Okay. I liked the snow more. I liked that kind of gothic vibe. It you know, it cast a magic spell on me. and I was trapped in its grubby hands. I felt a bit more connected to the characters in Heaven's Ward, but I'm sure that the characters in Stormblood will grow on me. I really like Gosetsu. I was a bit sad when he died, but then it was revealed that he lived, and I found myself surprised at how happy I was, because anytime Gosetsu was in a scene, I was always having like a good time, because he's just so freaking lovable. He's such a cool guy. It felt a bit more grounded. A lot of very vibes-based things here that could all be very wrong because I played Heaven's Word a very long time ago. Not that long. I mean, some people played it fucking... When did it come out? Like 2014? Is when Heaven's Word came out or something? 2013, 2014? I don't remember. I don't know. But some people played it. That was like the only time they played through it. So I understand their memory of it would be foggy as well. But some of them probably remember it better than, I do. Stormblood kind of has some strange moments in their revolution, like in Doma, right? Where, you know what? Let's go stare at the dancing people in Limsa Lominsa. That's always fun. I'm sure there's like a faster way to navigate this stuff. And I'd be delighted to learn. But like, the revolution feels a little strange because you've got this guy, right? Hien, Lord Hien. Where are they at? They're around here somewhere. Usually they're around here. Oh. Here we go. Let's watch this. Yeah, that's good. Like, we've been living under imperial oppression for the past 25 years, and all it took was someone to come over and tell us, you can do this, right? You got this. Cast aside the shackles that have, the shackles of oppression that are bearing you down or whatever. And then everyone's like, oh shit, you're right. How come we hadn't just thought of that? That feels weird. Obviously, there's a lot more push that the people of Doma need to rise up and revolt against the Empire. I do think that they did it. Oh my god, they're running away. No. Okay, well there goes the view. Here we go. Found a new one. Hey, look, it's Alphino Leveilleur. He hit puberty finally. I guess it's Alphino B. What's the B in Alphino? Can I? Oh god, controller moment. Alphino Brandon. Ah, yes, of course. It's his second name. Okay, I know it's more complicated. Oh, right, okay, so I think they did a good job in the DLC of showing different ways that an empire would actually work, and that is like not just murdering like the population indiscriminately, and they still do that at some points. And it's it's a fantasy game where the evil people are like unambiguously bad. I understand. That's fine with me. They still do that at some points. I like that. I want them to do evil, bad things so that it feels even better when I cast Stone 4 on them 50 times, because that's like one of my 3 damage spells. Anyways, oh god, rattling the mic here. They did a good job of showing like people who there's a couple quests that are like this, people who grew up in the Imperial occupation because they've been there for 25 years. So there are people who were born and then lived, then grew into adulthood, and all they've known is the Empire, right? All they've known is life under the Empire, and they might think that this is good. Life is good here now. And they'll fight to defend it. Or the Empire offering, perks perks, quote unquote, of like, you know, oh, you want a better life, you know, join our military, and, you know, potentially become an officer, and you'll get more rations or whatever. I think someone has a line about being a yo, that's kind of drippy though. Not gonna lie, she do got drip. Fuck, dude, I was on some shit there. I was on some good stuff. And it's just completely gone. I don't even remember. Ugh, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Let's just go back over here. You know what? I'll just like... There we go. You can just watch me between their dancing. Yeah, shift position. That's a little more comfortable. How an empire inducts people. They think it's good. Right, okay, there's a line about how joining the empire guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees nothing. Which is a very interesting line, because it carries a lot of questions about the inner workings of the empire. Like, in the empire, like, is there voting? Probably not. It's definitely some kind of autocracy. It seems to be a monarchy, right? I don't quite know how an emperor is selected. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe this is addressed at some point, but just I've forgotten. Like, so you get more like rations. Citizenship guarantees nothing. It doesn't guarantee you good life, obviously, because you're in the fucking empire. It doesn't guarantee you bitches. Doesn't guarantee you dudes either. Or imbies. Or everything else. You're guaranteed nothing in the empire, right? Even if you've been an imperial for a long time. So that's interesting. I don't know. There's more to say on that, definitely. But I'm too frazzled right now to really come up with more to say. With more on that. But it's certainly an interesting line. It got my inner mind wheels turning. Right, okay, so I'm a white mage. I want to talk briefly about the white mage quests. Oh, dear God, I clicked off the screen, so everyone got all herky-jerky. I briefly want to talk about the white mage class quests, and then I'll probably stop after that, because I'm running out of steam here. I'm running out of shit to say. Still super nervous and all that. It's my first time. Not really. I've done this a couple times so far. Streaming. I streamed a couple sessions of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, which I really enjoyed, but just felt like a lot of reading out loud, which was fun, but put a lot of strain on me. And, you know, I don't know, I might start streaming a bit more. I'm losing the game here. By the way, you just lost the game. That's what you get for watching this far. White mage. Okay, white mage class. What's the name of that girl? Sylphie. Sylphie, I think, it's interesting seeing her develop a bit more into a responsible user of her conjuration abilities. As a conjurer, I think is the class before white mage. I think so, yeah. So it's interesting seeing her develop a bit more like that, to develop more responsibility, and giving her this mirror to look into in the form of the child. I don't remember, but the child displays incredible talent for like conjuration power or whatever the fuck ethereal energy vibe stuff. I don't remember. And I think so does Sylphie. And Sylphie feels like a lot of responsibility for this child. And we repeatedly break the rules throughout these class quests of the Conjurer's Guild. But Ronnie Senna, I think that's the guy's name, not sure. He kind of just lets it go because, you know, I'd be a lot less forgiving if you weren't friends with the most important white mage this guild has ever known, in the form of the Warrior of Light, right? And that just feels a bit odd. What is going on here? You can just put the camera right in there and everything be looking funky. Nice. It's crazy. It's over. It's over, dude. I lost the plot. I'm not on top of anything anymore. I don't know. I was thinking of like streaming the MSQ, me play through the MSQ. I might do that at some point. If I'm feeling like it, I might boot that boy up and you know, stream some of that, but we'll see. It would mostly just be for personal enrichment because, as we've established, there is no one watching this, and I've got bad news. If you think you're watching this, you're not, because you're not real. That's not a schizo post. It's a joke. Please forgive me. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Bouncing all over the place. I feel like maybe I'm trying to format myself a bit too much here. Maybe just going like loose and crazy is just the way to go with it, and just like say whatever comes to mind. I don't know. I haven't paid no attention to this Novice Network chat. At some point there was like, oh shit, we got the Nazi word coming up here. Alright, this video's been shadow banned. I'm not sure what they're talking about there, but at some point in the Novice Network, like earlier today, some guy was talking about how much he missed his wife. which you know, I'm sure you do, but like I don't know if the Final Fantasy 14 Novice Network is the place to talk about it. But I hope that things work out for you, pal. You know, good luck with that. I miss your wife too. I don't even know what these abilities do, bro. I'm a fake white mage. The only thing I know how to do is this. Okay, regen, stone, 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 arrow, stone, 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 swift cast, raise, stone, stone, asylum. There you go. That's it. That's white mage. It's a rough class. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't even think I cast Asylum properly. There we go. Yeah, there I did. Just annoying everyone nearby with my effects. Okay, it's over. I've ended it. By ended it, I mean I'm going to. I think the quality of the stream has dropped. But I don't remember. Not remembering a lot today, apparently. God damn, dude. You know, it's kind of funny. And I just clicked back on yeah, I just really love casting Divine Benison on myself. Funny, like, I was gonna say something, it just left me. Okay, right, okay, so when you're talking out loud, I don't know, when I'm streaming here, I become hyper aware of my speech patterns. Excuse me, I'm like choking up here. I'm like dying. Frog caught in my throat is, I think that's a saying of like grandmothers or something. Yo, that blade looks sick. What is that? Is he playing, okay, I think the guy on the right is a dragoon. And I think that guy's playing a Dark Knight. Oh, fuck, I love playing with a controller. What is this? Yeah, he's playing a Dark Knight, and you're playing a Dragoon. Yeah, because he's got a lance. Let's go. It's called a trident, but whatever. Right, you become like hyper aware of your own speech patterns, or at least I do. And it kind of throws me off. I guess you just, I guess you just get over it. I do want to stream more. You just got to get over it with Bennett Foddy. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching or not watching. And as always, this has been the deranged ramblings of a madman, apparently, who cannot keep a proper thought going. That's okay. You probably can't either. Got him, Cap. For real. I'm sorry. My mind has been broken by the internet, so I can't like say I can't just say like a sentence. I have to like add memes to it. And then the sentence becomes real in my mind. It becomes a real sentence. I like Midgard-Swarmer. Like the mount. There's a weird part in the story where Midgard-Swarmer just like takes your powers from you. And it's like, why are you doing this? And I guess it's to prove that you don't need the powers in the first place, I guess. I don't know. I might play through Praetorium for shits and giggles, get the tomestones, even though I don't really need them that right now, because I'm 71. My highest level, still not. I think 90 is the cap in Endwalker, and I'll get there. I'm ending it. I'm going. All right. Thank you for watching, and take it easy, but take it.